Hi, it's me. I'm sending this from a Timmy's in Jokeville. I'm not going to say which one, as I have the hellhounds on my trail. But it isn't the one where this all began so many years ago. Looks like they've torn it down and they're building something else on the lot. I guess you can't go home again. Not that I really wanted to, but there are things I need to find out before they get me. As I say, I'm inside a Tim, so I'll apologize for the background noise, and I've got to kind of talk close to the mic because there are people around and trying not to attract any more attention than I have to. Well, get this. I've spoken with them. I went out to Dracula's castle, the old silo, or at least I went to where it was. Now it's a pretty vacant lot with a number of factories and a few cone-shaped salt storage units on it. You know, those tit-shaped things that you see sometimes by the highway? But the trail was still there, the rutted path by the train tracks, and I walked it for old time's sake. And eventually I found a depression where the foundation of the silo had been. Don't ask me why I went there. I just did. It was calling to me. Well, I stood there ruminating for a few minutes until I heard the sound of an engine, and looking down the rutted trail I saw an old car. A very old car approaching. No, I told myself. It couldn't be. But it was. A black 1951 Buick Roadmaster. The one that had followed me so many nights. The one connected with them and worse. It stopped, and a man got out. And it was the same man from back then, now old, tall and cadaverously thin, with a pockmarked face. He must have been 75 years old at least. The hair was thin now and steel gray, but it had once been an unruly black mop. He stared at me, his features taut with hate. "Why have you come back?" he said. "You know why." "You think we harass you? Did you ever think you were the one harassing us?" "I want to know what you are and why you exist. You've always existed in the shadows, haven't you?" "You'll never know, unless you want to become one of us." "Never. Never," I said. "Huh. Sure you're not one of us now?" he said, laughing. But it was a mirthless, menacing laugh. More like a threat, right? He turned to go, but I called after him. "Where did this all begin?" "Here." "Here? What kind of an answer is that?" "Oh, sorry, there's some disturbance." He didn't even bother to turn around, but got back into the Buick and slowly drove away. Suddenly I was certain I was under observation, and I should leave, like right now. There's some kind of disturbance going on here. No, I think I'm okay. I guess it was a mistake to come here. You can't go home again. But somehow I couldn't resist. It was calling me, drawing me like a moth to a flame. But it's time to go. As I say, there's something going on here. I gotta leave right now. But I'll be in touch when I can. Please pray for me.